Have you found my fuse wire?
I was just wondering, how did a chap like you get mixed up in a plot to remove the King of England?
I was originally a son of York. Both my parents were Protestant, devoted worshippers in the English Church.
Then how come you're on the side of the Catholics?
My mother's family were Catholics, and when my father died, she married again. A Catholic. I converted to the faith of my mother's family and left for Europe, where I fought for Spain against the Dutch Protestants. That was where I learned the craft of gunpowder.
Tell me about the other conspirators.
We are a gathering of loyal Catholics from all walks of life. Robert Catesby is the instigator of the plan, and each of us has their role to play.
So that's your part of the plot. You're the explosives expert.
I am just a simple soldier, Doctor. I will set the fuse below Parliament and light it.
But don't you think murdering the king is going a bit far?
This is not murder, this is the work of God. We are God's true soldiers in this endeavour. The Protestant monarchy and people of England have been condemning themselves to hellfire. What I do for the good of the nation and the souls of our people.
It's very fortunate that all three characters need a task from us at the same time. Whoops. There we go. I'm not sure if falling off the ledge here is actually a glitch or not, because it doesn't outright kill us. It just makes us respawn like it did with the other bug that I found with the TARDIS right at the start of this episode. I did actually upload that to the separate video. Wait, if I look up there, it's completely... Okay, now I see. It's just me being blind.
Here you go, Guido, your fuse wire.
Good sir, how may I serve you this evening?
So we don't even get a thank you. Okay, for the other two items, we need to leave this location and return to... Well, let's go back to the square. I'm trying not to be overcritical of this game, as they've clearly put a lot of effort into it. I'll just skip straight to the locations in future, but we do have this nice handy map. Obviously this is the bridge. This is Parliament with that nice small patch of grass to look at. And this is the square itself.
Good evening, sir. I am Alice Flowers, purveyor of fine herbs, remedies, and other wards against pox, pestilence, and ill vapours in these dark times.
Hello, Alice. I'm the doctor. How is business?
As long as plague and pestilence haunts the land, there will always be a call for my medicines.
What pestilences are about?
The flux and the sweating sickness is ever present in London, but what we truly fear is a return of the plague. Fortunately, I have the remedies to cure or ease many of these ailments.
What do you know about the plague?
We must be ever vigilant for signs of the plague. Not 50 years ago, it took almost a quarter of all souls in London. Since then, by God's grace, the outbreaks have been much less severe. Yet when it comes, there's no hiding from its deadly touch, not for anyone, young or old, rich or poor.
What remedies do you sell?
Many herbs, sir, in preparations to relieve all kinds of maladies.
Say I had, I don't know, a toothache. What would you prescribe?
Primrose root in vinegar, snuffed up the nose, works a treat. Or there's sneezewort, or crowfoot, and chewy mustard seed will do it too. I have them all here, sir, everything but leeches.
Leeches?
Those who are very sick should take a regular course of bleeding, but that is a surgeon's work, not mine.
Well, happily, I'm perfectly healthy.
It is quite safe and healthy, and leeches are only used on those afraid of the physician's lancet.
I'm looking for something to help me sleep.
I can mix you such a draught, but I require the leaf of valerian. Bring some to me.
We know where valerian is. Oh, we seem to have returned to a different part of town. I'm not too sure if you can actually control where you enter or not. But we can kill two birds with one stone, pretty much.
Stay away from me!
No. Okay, let's go around. Luckily, the solution is nearby. All we need is this rope. Oh, he seems to have respawned. I'm not exactly sure what he's done here, but I'm assuming that he set up some kind of a snare.
Stop following me! Let me go!
Not until you hand over something that isn't yours.
I didn't do nothing! Let me go, or I'll get the watch on you!
I think they'll be rather more interested in you than me. You and the parliamentary seal you stole, so give it to me, or...
All right. Here you go.
Hello again, Doctor.
I guess we just have to use this bowl again.
There you go, my dear. A draught that would knock out the devil himself.
Thank you. I believe Catesby needed this.
One sleeping potion. Don't drink it all at once.
Excellent.
You are truly dedicated to the cause.
And I believe that this is for you.
I think this is what you've been looking for, and don't worry, Catesby doesn't suspect a thing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
For these favours, the new Catholic England will be most grateful. You must join us later for our final preparations in the Duck and Drake. 4 raps on the door will allow you entry to our gathering. There, the full scope of our plans will be revealed.
This stuff glows like Lady Winter's eyes.
Is that what Rutans are made from?
Could be. They are horrible. Big glowing jelly things. There's loads of this stuff around here.
Which means that Lady Winters can't be too far away.
All that we need to do here is follow this green goo and not get caught. Thankfully, in this game, stealth isn't too hard. Oh. I say that and I almost walk into his line of sight. I believe that the Sontarans are pretty much, as soon as they see you, they kill you. And I also believe that they shoot through walls as well. Which is the same situation with another enemy later on. But we will get there soon. We're making good progress. On a couple of playthroughs before this, it's taken me a long time to complete this, but we're doing good.
How are we going to get past this one? It doesn't look like there's a way around.
I'll think of something. Maybe I can get as far as that bridge when he's not looking.
Well, that was easy. You went down like a sack of spuds. I thought Sontarans were tough.
The plank whacked him here, right on the back of the neck.
That is handy to know.
Very nice. Yeah, the first time I played this, it took me at least 6-7 hours because I got stuck quite often.
It looks like someone else has figured out how to deal with Sontarans.
Could it be the Rutan?
Could be. But when did the Rutans start using marbles?
That's it! That's the ship we're after. I just hope no one's at home.
Me too. Ladies first?
Well, this doesn't look healthy.
Well, best not to stay static. Just charge it. Get it?
Was that a joke? Maybe I'll just pretend it was just buzzing in my ears.
As you can probably imagine, that beam of light is very deadly. And the problem with this part is... Where are you, Rory? Okay, I guess it's just Amy. As I was saying, if you start running down a corridor and that beam of light pops up, you really have no time to escape from it. So it's best just to let it go, and we have a clear run now. That is very handy. There is a sort of optimal way through this, and that's what I'm attempting now. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. One thing that I haven't learnt yet is whether there is actually a pattern here. And I kind of don't want to hang around to find out. Right, let's see what's next. Good. Now that went a lot more smoother than it has ever gone before.
Well, this looks important. All the pipes and tubes seem to join up here, into that thing in the middle.
And it looks like it's still busy repairing itself from the crash. But it knows we're here. Wait, I recognise that noise. Get down! My stupid face! Get behind some cover!
It doesn't actually seem interested in me. Perhaps it took issue with your dress sense.
I could have been killed there. It's not funny. Well, if you're not too busy watching this thing try to fry me, perhaps you could do something.
Okay, let me figure something out.
There's actually no point exploring around here as there is nothing to actually interact with. The answer is actually just this gloop.
Why on earth do I want that? Oh, slimy.
Yes, but like you said, it's the stuff the Rootons are made from. Well, there's your answer.
Amy? Are you coming or not? Ah, well. Again, the answer is the gloop.
It looks organic.
Yeah, and not only that, but some of it looks fresh, new.
New growth. Like it's been repairing itself. Maybe it's getting ready to take off.
Wonder what this is. It looks sort of familiar.
And it looks like there's another one missing.
Did you hear that?
What kind of music could you make with this?
down. Look, we'll have you free soon. Are you Charlie?
Yeah? Who are you?
I'm Amy, and this is my husband Rory. We've been looking for you.
Why? I ain't done nothing.
I don't think that the gloop will work here.
You be careful with that.
Keep still.
How can I keep still when you're about to cut me open?
Shh. So, you're Charlie.
What if I am? You're two of them, aren't you? The green monsters.
No, you're safe.
Yeah, of course I am.
Hey!
Well, he certainly knows how to take out Sontarans. He's got guts anyway.
He's gonna have trouble if he runs into them again without these.
Maybe, but at least we don't have to sneak around Karsh and his men anymore. Time for some David and Goliath action.
It looks like two things are missing, actually. Okay, let's get out of here. This can be quite amusing when you trigger it in the right place, but the Sontaran still moves. So you pretty much hit it in the face, and it still falls over. Okay, so I'm not going that way, and I'm not going that way. We're definitely not going back the way we came in. I believe that we're almost out. There's not much further to go. Wow, you really do have to get close into them. Come on, Amy. Now, we don't actually have to shoot them all, but it's fun.
We better talk to the doctor. I wonder how he's getting on with Guy Fawkes and the other plotters.
Looks like it's time to roll out the barrel, even if it is full of gunpowder.
All this planning is thirsty work, I can tell you that. The Dock and Drake is an excellent place in which to discuss our next move.
You and your stomach, Guy. God forbid that you should ever be separated from it.
God forbid any of us should be separated from our guts. I dare not think what the King's men would do to us should they learn of our plans.
You men should be thinking of victory, not failure. No doubt that is what you will drink to later.
Doctor!
Guido, me old mate!
Hush! Do you want to bring King James's spies down on us? Come in!
Hello, hello! Hello, I'm the Doctor.
Allow me to introduce Lady Elizabeth Winters.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, my lady. I hope we can be friends.
It seems we are all conspirators here, Doctor.
So, to business.
Everything is prepared for tomorrow's opening of Parliament?
There are 41 kegs of powder installed in the Undercroft.
Wouldn't 36 be enough?
Fawkes fought for the Spanish. He has adequate experience in the arts of gunpowder, Doctor.
Oh, of course. Ignore me.
Fawkes will stay with the barrels tonight and prepare the fuse. We others shall ride for Warwickshire to drug the young Princess Elizabeth. When James is dead, we shall install her on the throne in the eyes of God. Once married to a Catholic, she will be our rightful queen.
After the fuse is lit, I shall escape across the Thames by boat and make my way to Flanders to explain our actions and intentions to the European courts.
May God preserve us in his undertaking. And God save our new Catholic queen.
Our Queen!
Killing you would be so easy, Doctor.
Hardly worth bothering then, as I only want to help you.
Your name echoes across the universe, Time Lord. Why would you help the Routans?
Well, because I'm partly responsible for your ship being buried under Parliament, it was my TARDIS you ran into 400 years ago. Also, because your ship being there is causing a dimensional disturbance across London, and because the Sontarans know you're here, and I don't want anyone getting caught in the crossfire.
And what of the English king and his Parliament?
The king won't die, Parliament won't be destroyed. I won't have you hijacking the gunpowder plot, messing up the timeline, and robbing kids of 400 years of bonfire nights.
After so long in suspension, our engines require the kinetic momentum of the explosion to engage. So how can we launch with that building above us?
I can help you. Because believe me, I want you gone.
Doctor, are you all right?
Ah, Pons, allow me to introduce Lady Elizabeth Winters, Rutan of this parish. Did you find her ship?
Yes.
Then so can the Sontarans. You don't have much time.
When the ship crashed, we lost 2 energy conversion rods. Without them, the ship can't launch. But the rods are indestructible and must be close by.
Sounds like a job for the Pons.